Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to the long-awaited 101 more facts about the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Over a year in the making, we finally have 101 more high-quality gameplay-related facts about the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. It should be noted you may know some of these facts, but I'm banking on you not knowing at least one. Let me know what fact you didn't know in the comments below, as well as some of your favorite unknown Isaac facts. These facts may also not be true once Repentance launches, since some of these are built on existing bugs within the game, so please don't comment in 6 months on this video telling me I'm wrong and can't see into the future. Without further ado, 101 facts, let's get it. If a black fly flies around poop for a long time or comes into contact with a golden poop, it turns into a pooter. Polyphemus and chocolate milk give the Forgotten a massive bone. No lewd suggestions here. Mr. Me can steal devil deals and it doesn't count as you taking one, thus preserving your angel deal chance. The Forgotten swing attack can actually open up Mimic and Spike chests without taking damage. Super high speed and a couple one makes you smaller pills allows you to run over gaps. This one is insanely interesting and for sure a bug, but still pretty cool. Want to play a shell beggar forever but might pick up Scatole? Just leave the room and it will reset. The adversary can put out blue fires. This is pretty useless to most people, but hey, it's neat. The Forgotten swing actually greatly increases with range. Like, greatly. Here's him with base range, now 81 range, and finally 606 range. Sacrificial Altar is pretty much a godly item for the Guardian challenge, as you can actually get rid of Isaac's heart. There are super secret tinted rocks in the game that many people don't know about. They're marked with a less distinguishable X and require you getting the Five Nights at Freddy's achievement to unlock them. They also require 2 bombs to destroy, but they can give you more consumables. Eden's Blessing can technically give you Eden's Blessing, which could then technically give you Eden's Blessing. When factoring in the items that Eden can start with, this is still a freakishly low chance, 0.000336%, but still possible. These abysmal cross-stony variants are in the game code, but have luckily only been seen in the April Fool's challenge. Scatole and the virus can generate infinite black hearts if you're patient enough. I have to somehow make this fact go on longer than it actually is so you can see this actually occur. Okay, cool, there we go. Bomber Boy actually counts as multiple bomb blasts. This means that bedrooms can be opened using only 1 bomb. This also explains the glitch in Afterbirth where using Bomber Boy on blue fireplaces would result in many soul hearts, since a bug existed where you could stack bombs on blue fireplaces to get more soul hearts. Since Bomber Boy is multiple bombs, it used to react similarly. This has luckily been removed in Afterbirth Plus. Most people know the Bible will auto-kill Mom in the Mom fights, but it will also auto-kill you in the Satan fight. Sacrificial Altar will work on flies generated from pretty fly pills. This effectively makes for the only way to generate items from pills. Lucky pennies have a slightly greenish tint to them that can let you know it's a lucky penny before you pick it up. Small boss rooms on the 2nd floor don't have a 100% chance to spawn a devil deal. This is due to the boss room being a small room and there not being a viable wall for the devil deal to spawn on. I don't have a clip for this as I spent close to an hour restarting runs until I got it and eventually just gave up, so this is a screenshot from a fellow Redditor who had this happen to him. Thank you. If you can get a bomb in his mouth, Bighorn also dislikes smoke. This will stun him and give you a good bit of time to attack. Killing devil beggars, skull game beggars, or keymasters do not increase the chance to open the devil room, while killing coin bums and bomb bums does. Thunder Thighs and Leo allow you to step on red poops without taking any damage. Hallowed Ground and Card Against Humanity can light up your darkest of rooms and give you a hell of a tears up. Ball of Bandages will replace a fly orbital if you have 3, but will return it if you get up to Bandage Girl. Crow Heart works really well if you have Bone Hearts because it will take HP away from them first, not break them, and not kill your devil deal chance. If you're going to carry butter, don't use Razor Blade. This is probably a bug, but it simply hurts you and doesn't give you any damage. Guppy synergizes surprisingly well with Finger, as damage done from Finger will actually spawn flies. This can be seen here since we aren't using Mom's Knife for damage, but we are still generating a lot of flies. Meconium has a greater chance of dropping black hearts from black poops. This is actually a very fun fact because it isn't documented on the Isaac wiki. This was actually determined by members in the Binding of Isaac Discord. Shout out to my friends there. Telepills has a pretty rare chance of teleporting you to an error room. It's about a 1 out of 15 or 6.66% chance to occur. The Void allows for unlimited uses of Sacrificial Altar as long as there are familiars to sacrifice. This results in a really amazing synergy with Monster Manual, since you can continue to generate familiars and then continue to sacrifice them. Capricorn also gives one of each consumable. Great items just keep on getting greater. If you beat the first floor boss in under a minute, and there's a sacrifice room on the floor, it is guaranteed to give you a bomb just in case you need it to get Mom's shovel. Speed is the only stat with both an upper and lower limit. All other stats have a boundary that can go infinite. This might be the most known fact on the list, but there's actually 2 infested pills, one with an exclamation point and one with a question mark. Infested with an exclamation point destroys all poops in the room and gives spiders for each one, while infested with a question mark just gives spiders for each enemy in the room. In addition to breaking rocks, sulfuric acid also opens secret rooms, making it one of the best min-maxing items in the game. Black markets prevent angel deals in the same way devil deals do, so as tempting as they may be, you may not want them if you need those angel deals. In addition to the soul hearts, PJ's completely refills all of your empty red hearts. Mystery Gift gives items based on the pool of the room you're in. Bring it into devil deals to snag a free devil deal item. It also has a chance to give you poop though, so watch out. With enough shot speed, you actually just literally can't hit enemies. Your shots are so fast they've entered the ether or something. The arguably rarest enemy in the game is the blue conjoined fatty. They can only be found in a very specific room on the chest and fire these horrible homing tears. Chaos card can actually be affected by Angelic Prism. Now you can miss all 4 of your Chaos cards. Store credit will work infinitely in a shop if you get it from the Error 404 trinket. Pretty low odds that I'm not going to calculate, but someone in the comments will, and that's good enough for me. Also, this clip took me like 20 minutes to get, so you better appreciate it. Placebo plus a 48-hour energy pill equals a very broken game with a lot of battery charges. Exiting the game after losing Holy Mantle as the Lost and then continuing used to give you Holy Mantle back, but this was specifically patched out so people could not cheese the Lost. A strength card used by the Keeper with only 1 heart will give you a permanent health upgrade. This makes strength cards really valuable as the Keeper. Champion Belt gives a plus 15% chance for champions to spawn, while Purple Heart gives a plus 50% chance. Continuum works with Bob's Rotten Head. I'm not sure how useful this is, but it's really strange that this has this interaction. The Lost cannot play a Devil Beggar normally because it will not eat the Holy Mantle charge, but you can cheese this with invincibility frames generated by Ventricle Razor. Sacrificial Altar is one of few items that ignores the effects of chaos and will always give items from the Devil item pool. Speaking of item pools, there's 15 of them total in the game, and when you pick up Chaos, each has an equal chance of being selected. Thus, bomb items are much more likely to be seen due to the Bomb Bum pool, but also Guppy items since they exist in multiple pools. If this is something you're interested in, check out my Chaos video, and you'll learn all about this. Oh, you want even more item pool shenanigans? There's a reason why Breakfast is so common in greed mode when you pick up Chaos. When you exhaust an item pool, it replaces it with Breakfast. Since there's significantly less item pools in greed mode, only 9, there's a higher chance of depleting one quicker, which then gives a higher chance of Breakfast to appear. There is a rare item room that does not actually contain an item, but instead has a trinket and some consumables. I tried to look for this one as well for a long time, but I ended up just stealing a picture from online. Mom's wig actually heals 1 red heart, so hopefully if you need that clutch heal, you'll find it. Dead Sea Scrolls doesn't actually do a random active item effect. It picks from a distinct list of 26 items, and ironically enough, while one of them is Kamikaze, 3 of them are Book of Revelation, Satanic Bible, and the Nail, meaning you have a better chance to get HP than lose it from using this item. Ventricle Razor can get you in and out of a cursed room without any damage to your player. This item is just so good, come on. The Hush Shop will always be fully upgraded even if you haven't donated enough coins for the level 4 shop upgrade. Have you ever had your best friend eaten alive? Chubb's a real son of a gun sometimes. Little Horn makes Rag Mega kinda simple. The shots can destroy his seemingly invulnerable tiers, leaving him with close to no attacks. Monstro, from Monstro's Tooth, is treated in the game as an explosion, and thus can open secret rooms. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. I have 2 facts about one of the most unused items in the game, Boomerang. Boomerang is affected by Isaac's range stat, which allows it to get much further. And because of this high range, it's actually possible to throw 2 boomerangs in the same room with enough speed and range. Flush insta-kills poop enemies and leaves other small poops in the place of bosses. Box of Friends actually interacts directly with milk and gives you the decrease in your tier delay without having to get hit. This means that if you have enough battery charges, you can actually get 1 rate of fire just from milk. Picking up 2 Ludovico techniques will create a small Ludo tier that orbits your main Ludo tier. Okay, fine, I'll show you what another 20 looks like. Yeah, it's cool. Clicker can transform you into Dark Judas or Lazarus Risen, 2 characters you technically can't start as. This is because they are technically classified as characters in the game and have different stats from Judas and Lazarus. Thus, Clicker recognizes them as possible characters to transform into. Car Battery does affect Crooked Penny. It activates Crooked Penny twice, which gives you a 25% chance to quadruple everything in the room. If the first activation fails and the second succeeds, then a copy of the item will be created as the original disappears. This is a 25% chance of occurring as well, which in the end does not hurt your chances, as it's still a 50-50 chance. Eden's Soul spawns items similarly to Mystery Gift, meaning that it spawns based on the item pool of the room you're in, so it can be an easy 2 free Devil Deal items. Just in case you didn't hate hosts enough, even Plan C can't kill them. Krampus will actually deal a whole heart of contact damage to you regardless of the floor you're on. Ball of Bandages and Cube of Meat do the exact same amount of damage, unlike a lot of people think. Where they differ is that Ball of Bandages also fires Charm Tears on its 2nd level, making it a little bit better than Cube of Meat. While we did talk about the fact that Blood Clot only affects tears from the left eye in the last 101 Isaac Facts video, that isn't necessarily always true. Since Cain only fires tears out of his right eye, it will shoot Blood Clot tears 50% of the time out of his right eye. This is not a set every other tier, as you can see here. Sister Maggie and Brother Bobby both deal the same amount of damage despite people thinking one is better than the other. They are the exact same item, just with different names and slightly different sprites. Celtic Cross's invincibility will always activate when you're hit if you're at 27 luck. Jesus, that's a lot of luck. There exists a super rare champion enemy that heals other enemies. This can result in literally being unable to kill enemies unless you kill that enemy first. This is just insane. I've hit this guy so many times and he just won't die. Kills from Daddy Longlegs are classified in-game as player kills, thus effects like Infestation 2 that generate spiders from player kills will generate from Daddy Longlegs. E. coli is the best item to use on Mullibooms because it will actually turn them into poops before they can explode on you. Goathead is actually programmed to not work at all in greed mode, but why? Well, it's actually not even in the greed mode item pool. It's impossible to get the item in the mode. Speaking of Goat Head, EUCHARIST overrides Goat Head completely, rendering it useless if you already have EUCHARIST. Perks can be used in a self-sacrifice room to only take half a heart of damage per sacrifice. This is really good to get the key pieces. Many people know Virgo will give a chance at invincibility upon being hit, but it will also convert negative pills to positive pills, similar to how PhD works. Speaking of PhD, it also has two pretty hidden effects that many people don't know about. It restores 2 hearts on pickup, but it also guarantees at least 2 pennies when using IV bag or blood donation machines. Apple's Razor Blade shot deals 4 times Isaac's damage stat, making it the highest damage increase you can have, affecting Isaac's tears. Bumbo can drop items on pedestals, but those items are actually not affected by the loot pool of the room he's in. It's completely random. Remote Detonator actually works with Curse of the Tower, which is going against the normal behavior of troll bombs, but can be used to open up secret rooms. Game Breaking Bug can re-roll consumables it passes over in the room while at least one enemy is still alive. This is such a niche thing to do, but it can get you that key you need. People think that Multidimensional Baby makes tears do more damage when they pass through, but it actually doesn't. You can see here that the tears created by Multidimensional Baby are the same as your base damage. Technically speaking, Adrenaline gives you the highest damage out of any syringe, since with 11 empty hearts, it'll give you a whopping plus 2.4 damage to the damage formula, and it also turns you into Arnold Schwarzenegger. There is a very small chance that you can play a Demon Beggar and get a free item without taking any damage by using Conehead. It's a 0.8% chance at the best odds, and I already spent like 15 hours collecting these clips, so I'm not doing this one, but hey, it's still possible. Flush guarantees you get the bonus from Death's List every time. This is a little difficult to see in the clip, but you can see that we're getting that extra consumable in each of these rooms. Greed's Gullet will effectively hurt you if you pick it up at 99 coins, because you're never going to get HP from it and only lose those coins, thus losing the HP. Even though a battery charge will not charge up Mega Blast all the way, a 48-hour energy pill will. Minecrafter can effectively be used as remote detonator as well if you use it twice in the same room. This one is actually pretty well known at this point, but to new players it might not be. The tick normally cannot be removed once you put it on, but if you pick up the matchstick, it can be removed. Oh frig it, let's do a bunch of trinket facts. Stud Finder actually does its generation differently from other items and trinkets. It doesn't depend at all on location and makes it where each rock destroyed, seen or not seen, has a chance to contain a crawl space. This is unlike Shiny Rock, which depends on the tinted rocks and crawl spaces already existing. Mom's Box changes Purple Heart to quadruple the chances of champions appearing instead of doubling. That's a lot of champions. Mega Troll Bombs turn into sets of 2 bombs when cut with safety scissors. Many people think that the worm trinkets are in general worthless and don't provide much value besides their cool appearance, but Wiggle Worm is actually the same tears up as an item like Squeezy. Pretty much the only room you can't leave after entering with Doorstop is Boss Rush. You can even leave the Krampus fight. Nose Goblin is in a lot of ways even better than Sinus Infection because the booger tears will home in on enemies as well. This is a fascinating trinket for me because it's just a copy of another item in the game, but it's better. Very strange. Ouroboros Worm has a very small luck-based chance to fire homing tears. This is so completely inconsequential when you look at the normal shots of it, but sure. Wishbone spawns an item on a 2% chance of getting hit. It also spawns an item from the item pool of the room you're in. So this means that, yes, on average, if you have the HP to get hit upwards of 50 times in a Devil Deal, or you can generate infinite charges with Dull Razor, you're going to get a nice free Devil item. And finally, Chubb dislikes smoke. Wait, you're telling me I ended the last 101 facts video with this? Okay, fine. Chubb really dislikes smoke, but only if it's spawned from the matriarch. It'll spit the bombs right back at you. Thank you all so much for watching. This video took over a year to make, and I appreciate all of the love on it and the previous 101 facts video. If you enjoyed, please like the video as it helps me out a lot, and consider checking out some of the other content on the channel. We also stream over at twitch.tv/AlexaStream and have a fun community both on the Olexa subreddit and in the Alexa Discord. Links for all that in the description down below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. You have a good one. Bye-bye.